Hi, I'm Aileen Carrillo, and I'm here with Aguayo. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Now, I know you're with the Arkansas Youth Thinking Ahead program. Could you explain to us what that is exactly?
Okay. Arkansas Thinking Ahead is a coalition. It's a student-based coalition in which students from all across Arkansas, from different colleges, ranging from Hendrix College to the Clinton Public School, to the University of Arkansas, to the Arkansas State University, we've all gotten together and talked about what the troubles that we are facing in education, especially with the bill introduced by Representative Samples, HB 1093, the Arkansas, the Taxpayer Citizenship Protection Act. And what this act, this bill proposes is for students who have gone to an Arkansas and graduated from an Arkansas high school and they are undocumented, for them not to be able to receive in-state tuition, even though they have lived their whole lives here, paid taxes here, they have been good citizens, maintain a good academic record. And so for us, we are passionate about advocating for the right for every child to obtain a higher education. And what we do as an organization is we keep up with the legislative session, and we are keeping up with new bills being introduced that could potentially harm Arkansas youth's future. And that's what we're about. We believe education is for all, and that education is the key to change. And change is always a good thing.
How many people would you estimate are in the program?
Okay, the group began with a membership of six students, and all from different colleges, 3 from the University of Arkansas and the rest from elsewhere in Arkansas. And now what we have done is, in order to obtain more support, we have created a Facebook group in which we have asked students to come and join and advocate for this issue if they feel they are passionate for it. And what we do is, in our Facebook group, we have added many members. From the last time I checked, we were up to 500. And what we are asking of the members is for them to contact their legislators, call them, email them, or write them a letter telling them vote no on House Bill 1093, because the reasons, how it affects you, how it could affect a friend of yours who may be the most bright person, but they are being challenged because they don't have a number to identify them.
Now, can anybody be in this group?
Anybody can be in the group, yes, definitely. We were gearing it towards the youth because we are challenged, especially this generation, we are being challenged that the youth does not become active. We are not activists, when in reality we are. We are Arkansas's future. We are this nation's future, and we are getting involved. We're just doing it in our own time, in our own space. But
Well, that's great that you're getting involved in all that, because like you said, we are the future, and what's the future without all the teenagers? And I also know that you're in the LULAC. Could you tell us what that is also?
Yes, I'm with the League of United Latin American Citizens, LULAC, and I'm with the university chapter here at the University of Arkansas, and also the state board. I hold the position as Deputy Director for Women, and for the U of A here, I am the Education Chair. And LULAC's mission is advocating for civil rights, education, and the economy, and especially advocating for Latinos. They actually just turned 80 years. They were celebrating 80 years of activism. They were founded in 1929, and it was founded in Texas because at that time there was so much discrimination against Mexican Americans and Mexicans who were living here with a work visa or else. I remember seeing in their documentary, they had signs of, you know how there used to be only whites, no Negroes? Well, this sign, it was no service to any Spanish, Mexican, or Negro. And so that racism did transcend through time. And that's what LULAC has been dedicating itself to advocate for the issues that concern the Latin community. Especially right now, immigration is at the top priority.
Well, that sounds amazing. How did you get involved in such a good program?
With LULAC, I became involved in high school. Thanks to a friend who came by and introduced LULAC to all of us. He said, you know, we're the youth. This program has so much to offer. And I was realizing that in the community there were so many injustices going on. So many things that people just rather turn their heads and not listen nor want to know about. And for me, it was being able to educate people that immigration is not it's not all the bad rap it gets. Immigration has come to form this country. And for Arkansas, we need to be able to invest in students' future so that it can become a better place to live in.
Well, that's great that you got involved even from high school, because that makes me personally feel like I can start doing something and maybe someday have a title like you.
And definitely, what we want to do is we want to encourage, we want to empower our youth, because we do have the potential. We have the potential, we have the means, we have the resources to go about and do something greater than our parents ever did. All we have to do is realize whether we want to or not. A lot of children who are born with privilege of being USA citizens sometimes take for granted the opportunities that lie in their path, whereas having to talk to someone who's undocumented, they're not asking for the biggest favor. They're just they're asking for the opportunity for a greater education. That's all. And that's what it's about, working together, letting the youth become more involved. Like I'm telling you, you are the backbone of America. We are the backbone.
Well, I'm very glad, Anna, that we have people like you that are looking out for our future, and I hope the best for everything, for this program and with the law. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, if you are interested or any of your friends are interested, the Facebook group is there. Go online. I'm pretty sure most of us have Facebook. So just type in Arkansas Youth Thinking Ahead, look into the group and read and if you find it interesting, join and write letters to your legislators. We are advocates for issues that we are concerned with. And if this is an issue you find yourself you need to talk about, become part of it. Become part of the movement. We are growing stronger.
Well, you heard her. Become part of the movement. For MC News, I'm Aileen Carrillo with Aguayo. Thank you for joining.